Welcome to the Business Spotlight series. My name is Marcia Erickson, and I'm the host for this afternoon's conversation. And I'm excited to welcome Jim Blizzard from Golf Lab Mobile. Welcome, Jim.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thanks for being here today. Before we get started with some questions, tell us a little bit about how you got here, your journey to owning this. Tell us what Golf Lab Mobile is and what it's been like.
Absolutely. So Golf Lab Mobile is super exciting. So it's a premium golf simulator that is mobile. What I like to tell people is we have Starlink, we have a generator, and we have wheels, so we can bring the party to you. All we're looking for is a group of people that wants to have a good time and wants to enjoy themselves a little bit, and we'll bring the party right to you. And we got started on this a little while ago. We've been testing and practicing and getting all the parts and pieces together. And it's been quite an adventure, from getting the trailer from New Hampshire to putting in a fantastic 8x7 foot LED 4K screen that is super, super high graphics. And putting the graphics on the side of it's just been a fun adventure. And then we started to meet people and get to start to talk to people and elevate their parties. So their parties were cool, and then the golf lab shows up, and now their parties are awesome. And my wife Stacy and I have enjoyed getting to know people and making a difference and making a positive impact on their parties.
Yeah, that's awesome. As a golfer, I'm super excited to check one of these out. What what got you to here? What was the vision and the inspiration?
With being in customer service for a lot of years, I've enjoyed the party planning. I've enjoyed the being a part of those events, being organizing them, and having a good time at the party, and then seeing all the smiles. And my wife and I have looked at a lot of different ways on how we can do different businesses to make a difference and bring more smiles to more people. And this is one that we landed on. I like to golf. I'm not very good at it, but I like to at least try. So, and practicing has not helped at all, by the way. But it's been a good time. So, and that's how it kind of came to be. So we had a chance to come back to town. We're from the Quad Cities. We've been here and around for 30 years, and we moved away for a few years, and we had a chance to come back to town, and we took it. I had a few extra hours on my plate, and we were looking at ways to do a little bit more. And this was a way where we could do a little thing on the side and bring some smiles to some folks and solve a solution and solve a problem. There's not interactive games, interactive entertainment. There's just not a lot in the area, and to have a premium, well built, high quality. Is just it was just something that was needed in the area. So kind of two problems came together, and we provided a solution, and now we're getting the word out to say, hey, this is a really cool party. This is a really cool way to it has so many different things that it can solve. If it's for clients, if it's for a private party, if it's for a birthday party, if it's for a retirement, fundraising, just so many different things that we can help the community with, and we're excited to continue this journey.
That's great. Who tell us about some of your best parties. Who's your target audience? Who's your typical client?
So the target audience is somebody that wants to have a good time. So it's a group of people. So groups of people come in all different shapes, sizes, forms. They can be big groups, they can be little groups. We're looking for a group of people that wants to have a good time. They could be executives flying in from out of town that need to be entertained for the night, and they could be 10-year-old Johnny, who's probably going to have the best time ever and is going to remember this party for the rest of his life. So the clients are wide. It's anybody that wants to have a good time. They don't have to be good at golf. I'm not good at golf, and I have a great time doing it. Some of our most fun is grandma who has never golfed, and grandma gets up there and she usually hits a good shot too. I don't know why, but that's how it works. So they have the most fun with it. And the other one is the group that has the one outspoken one that gets up on there and it does a lot of talking ahead of time. The heckling starts, and then you just see people having a good time. So our target audience is a group of people that wants to have fun. It can be a small group of 6, 8, 10, or it can be a large group of 60. We have different programs that we can run for each one to make that party enjoyable for all of them.
Awesome. So what let's talk about the business for a little bit and business ownership. What's been the biggest hurdle that you guys have overcome so far?
So the biggest hurdle for us is getting the word out, is getting in front of people, getting in, and we're doing that now, and it's a process. It's probably the patience that is the most difficult. As far as you want to be going 100 miles an hour, and you start off and you do things, and every problem that you solve creates a new problem, and you just keep overcoming them. But that's how you learn, and you learn how to all the intricacies of whether it's the screen, whether it's the technology, whether it's the all the cool courses that we can play. That's been the most fun. That's the fun part about it too, is overcoming those obstacles. And we are in the phase now where we're excited to get out and go around town and show off all the cool stuff that we've learned. And it's probably the time that just takes that's been the most frustrating, because we wanted it done 6 months ago, and well, you just can't build a trailer in a day and a half. I don't know why, but you can't build a trailer in a day and a half. We probably could, but it's just not going to be very good. But
Right.
so that's probably been the most challenging part of it.
So investing the time on the front end before you can reap the benefits on the back end. So you talked about marketing. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Everyone wants to know the best practices around marketing. So what are you guys doing? What do you wish you were doing? What's working? What are you going to be trying next?
We're doing we're doing a little bit of everything. So we are on social media. We have a cool website that's up and going. We're out in the digital space. We're going to events around town, whether it's the Hobnosh, whether it's some with the Chamber of Commerce, whether it's we had some really, really good events with the East Moline Main Street group. We're going to be down at the Bix, which is going to be a good time. So we're doing a lot of different things with those. We have a couple of golf outings that we're going to. So our biggest marketing is going to be just to be in front of people. Because once people see it, it's the coolest party in town. I mean, it's going to be awesome. But when you say, hey, do you want to bring a simulator? What does that mean? What does that look like? And is it going to roll up and have like 2 wheels on it, or is it going to roll up and be fantastic? And the premium experience that we're going to provide. So being out in front of people is going to be the best marketing that we can do. And we're just finding all kinds of different avenues to do that, and finding the people, talking to the right people, whether it's a bar or a restaurant that wants people to stick around for a little while and wants to do something a little different than trivia and bingo. That's not as expensive as bringing a band in. You're somewhere in that middle ground. And we do that 2, 3, 4 times, and then the word gets out, and then it's like, hey, we should do that over here. And then that's when it really starts to go. So word of mouth is by far going to be our best marketing. And the social media and the digital and the TVs and all that other stuff is icing on top of being out in front of people and talking to folks.
Yeah. So you guys are doing this in addition to full-time careers, correct?
Yeah,
so how much
correct.
time are you guys able to dedicate to the business? It's always a challenge for any business owner. How much time are you guys dedicating on the business, and how are you guys managing both things?
We are used to putting a lot of effort into a lot of things, so it ebbs and flows. When we were at the last minute and had to get all the parts and pieces together, it was late nights and early mornings to make sure all the parts and pieces work, and phone calls to a couple of friends to say, hey, can you help with this? Can you help with that? To get the parts and pieces together. And now it's a matter of just kind of balancing those out just a little bit. When we're training and learning all the ins and outs, it's a little more in depth. Now it's we're spending time on the other part, which is more of the marketing, more of the getting out in front of people, which is really nice.
Yeah. Is it just you two in the business right now?
Occasionally, I get to conjure or con one of my two children into being non-paid helpers if we have a big event or need some muscle. Or um, they volunteered to golf on the simulator multiple times to as we were practicing and testing and seeing
Hmm.
how it all works. They volunteered to have a few garage parties and make sure that I'll come over and golf for a little while. So it's worked. It works out pretty well both ways.
Good, good. So where do you guys want to go from here? What's the next 3 to 5 years look like?
Fill up the calendar. That's what we really want to do is fill up the calendar and see how many events we can get. And our goal is to help make memories. So
Mhm.
Johnny is going to have 18 birthday parties, but you know what? He's going to remember two of them. Okay, we want to be one of those two. Um, I'm only going to retire once, and it's going to be a party. And if I have a simulator at the party, I'm definitely going to remember it.
Yeah.
Or my 40th birthday party or 50th birthday party. Those are all going to be, we want to be a part of memories. We want to help make memories and then continue to make great connections within the community. We've met a lot of great people and know a lot of great people around. We want to continue to be a positive influence around and to make an event even better. There's a great golf outing that we're helping out with here at the end of June. They're great. They raise a lot of money, and we're going to help them raise some more money. And what's better than that is to help a group that's going to raise money for, I believe they're for mental health, but
Okay.
we're going to help them raise a lot more money. And then we're going to do it again the next week, and then we're going to do it again the next week, and just be a positive thing out there in the community to say, hey, we have a cool event going on. We want to make it a little bit cooler, um, and this is how they do.
Awesome. Ready for some rapid fire questions?
Let's do it.
All right. You may have already answered it, but let's see how you feel about what does success look like for you? What does it mean to you?
Success to me is a smile on a face. If we're at a party, we're at an event, and there are people smiling everywhere, it's success. If I'm at home and my wife is smiling, it's pretty successful. So
I love it. I love it. Piece of advice for business owners or somebody wants to tackle something like this.
do it. Don't wait.
Awesome. Just say yes.
Yeah, there's going to be obstacles. There's a million reasons why to say no. There's a million things that you're going to have to overcome. Um, but if you believe strongly enough in it, you'll either make it work or you'll find a reason for it to fail. So just do it. Get started.
Okay.
Getting started is the hardest part.
Mhm. Yeah, love it. What's a book or podcast that you're listening to or reading right now?
I am not very good at this answer. So no, I am not currently reading or anything. So my time is pretty full at this point.
Okay, love it. Here's a fun question. So think about the business golf lab mobile. You've got a little pocket of bag of magic dust, and you can sprinkle it on one piece of the business. Where would it be?
Marketing. How do we
Okay.
get in front of more people? How do we get in front of the right people? That's what we want to show off. We have the coolest party in town. We have the coolest equipment in town. We have high quality premium stuff. And if people see it, feel it, touch it, they will love it. And how do we get in front of 100,000 people in the next month or 2 months to show them, hey, this is really, really cool. We should do this.
Okay, awesome. So if people, having said that, if people want to follow up with you and find you, not if, when, how can they reach you? How can you learn more?
You bet. We have a website. It's www.golflabmobile.com. It has all of our information on there. It has a lot of videos, even has Dallas the dog on there. So really, really, all the questions can be answered right from there. It takes you to TikTok and Facebook and all the other things that go with it.
Okay.
And it has a great way to contact us from there.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Last question of the day. What's inspiring you right now?
What's inspiring to me is to see people making a difference in their community, making a difference in their workplace, positively affecting the lives of those people around them. And people do it in all different ways, shapes, and forms. Sometimes it's a smile, right? They just need a smile. Sometimes it's a hug. I'm not a hugger, but some people are huggers, and that's what people need. But
Yeah.
people do it in all different shapes and forms and in all different, whatever their community happens to be. And that positive light, that shining, making a positive difference is inspiring to me. And one of the reasons that we are out here doing this today.
I love it. I love it. That's inspiring to me today. Well, thank you for the conversation. This has been fantastic. Thank you to our listeners. Be sure and like and subscribe to the channel so you can hear other episodes as they drop. We're filming them rapidly, so you don't want to miss one. And I want to thank you, Jim, for your time today. And I'm excited to give it a shot myself. So thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having us.
You bet.